Hello everyone, it's Retroaction, and welcome back to another Visionaries review. I'm back with, well, I've done one of these already, but this is my Visionaries Knights of the Magical Light collection, minus Witterquick, who's not very complete and discoloured. Either way, this is it. So we've got Arzon, Leoric, Darkstorm, and Lexus. So we're going to start here with the Spectral Knights, which are these two obviously. One's the silver accessories. Obviously this was from Hasbro in 1987. There's two Spectral Knights, two Darkling Lords. I haven't got the Skyclaw yet, or the Capture Chariot and Lancer Cycle. I think that's it, isn't it? Oh, and there's the what's it called? The Dagger Assault. Yeah, there's that as well, which is really cool. Apart from those vehicles, there's 12 figures, and of course here there's only 4. No, there's 8 figures actually. There's 4 on each side, and then you got... No, there's 12, because the vehicles come with 1 figure each as well. But either way, so there's 8 Spectral Knights, 8 Darkling Lords. So this is Arzon. This is one I picked up from Cardiff just this year. Leoric was last year. He was... I can't remember where Darkstorm came from. 2020, 2021, somewhere around there. And he was from a retro toy shop. Oh, God damn it. Last year as well. Well, either way, he's the newest one. So we're going to start with him. Here's Arzon, released in 1987 by Hasbro. All of these are 1987 Hasbro. Of course, based on G.I. Joe, Real American Hero in design. But these are taller, apparently. And of course, they have the hologram. They have the holograms, which are working really well on that one. That's pretty cool. There's Arzon, and he's got his weapon here. I'm not going to take the weapon out, because it's kind of hard to take it in and out. Same goes for the staff. It can be a bit of a pain. Oh, well, I'll just take it out anyway. But there's the staff. And so we've got 1987 Hasbro on them. Got a horse showing on that one, which is quite cool. And got an eagle on there, which is quite cool. But either way, of course, he's he's blue and purple, and they all have removable helmets. But Arzon's one of my favourite Spectral Knights. He looks really cool. As for his accessory, it's like some sort of... I don't know what you call it, really. I mean... dagger, maybe? It doesn't look anything like it. I'm not sure what the accessory is, really, but... either way, he's got the accessory. Both of them have, they have the staffs and the accessory, like the weapon. So there you go. You can hold that. Looks quite cool. His helmet is removable. There's a bit of paint wear on there, but not too bad. Good head sculpt. And he looks quite cool with the rest of them, which I'm going to put them all to the side so you see them properly. Yep. As the articulation, of course, he's got 2 joints in the legs, so of course got to be careful because of the O-rings. There's 2 joints in his leg. It's really cool. The detail is quite nice on this one. Really like the colours. The blue and purple is quite cool. As for the arms, there's 2 joints in the arms as well. Well, no, yeah, there are. There's 2 joints. There's a shoulder joint and an elbow joint, much like G.I. Joe, the Real American Hero. And there's even a waist swivel, of course, and his head will turn from side to side. So quite good articulation. And you see we've got the chest plate there, which is quite cool, showing the hologram. Very nice. Looks great. Down there we've got 1987 Hasbro ink, made in China. Yep, that is Arzon. Looks fantastic, and you can put the staff in there like so. The staff will go in. Now, they have a bit of a hard time holding these staffs, and they get bent quite easily. And of course, you've got to watch out for the O-rings, so these guys don't lose their limbs. The legs don't fall off and everything, which does happen. Yeah. But overall, there he is. That's Arzon. Very cool. Now we come on to Leoric. So here's Leoric. You see he's got... It's got the Spectral Knight logo there, which is quite cool. And here's the lion. He's a bit more discoloured, unfortunately, but obviously he's the leader of the Spectral Knights. You can take off his staff as well. There it is. Their staffs do bend quite easily because of the plastic, but again, you know, does it say Hasbro on that one? So I look for where it says Hasbro on that. That one said 98% Hasbro. This one doesn't have Hasbro on it. So that's interesting. Yeah, him and Darkstorms doesn't have the Hasbro like mark on it. Interesting. Anyway, so as you can see, you got this hologram there. Looks quite good. Is ours on a falcon or an eagle? I can't remember now. He's some sort of bird. Yeah, might have said that wrong. As for the helmet is removable. It's quite cool how they have removable helmets, and it's got a good head sculpt. And the head does turn. Yep, it's got a moustache as well. As for the joints, as you can see, same joints, same articulation as ours on, 2 in the legs, 2 in the arms. You've got quite a good range of movement in this figure, in these Visionaries figures. They're really cool. Of course, they have to, you know, grab onto the vehicles. So, you know, to sit in the vehicles, and they've got quite good articulation for that, which is good. A bit like Mask in a way. But yeah, they're very nice. Again, though, got to watch out for the O-rings. Holograms work really well. That's really nice. The head sculpt's great. The chest is a bit discoloured though, like I said. This one's got a really cool colour scheme as well. And if we go into the bottom, you know, if we go to the back there, you can see nice Hasbro again. So that's the Oric. These are some really nice shape, these figures. Let's get on to Darkstorm, which is my favourite one. Now that's it for the Spectral Knights. Now we're at the Darkling Lords. Darkstorm was the first one I picked up, and it took a while to get his weapon, but there it is. He's got some sort of axe or something. Looks quite cool. It's got a bit of a pointy edge to it at the back there, so that's quite cool. It's like a double axe or some sort. Fortunately, though, his head is quite loose. The helmet is removable again. It's quite a cool helmet. There's the head sculpt. But like I said, this one's quite loose, unfortunately. It's only downside to it, and the hologram's a bit messed up. As you can see, there it is. The weapon, you know, you can grip the weapon. No, like I said, this is the only other one I have with the weapon. And it looks to be gold plastic, which is not very good. So I'm gonna leave that be, I think. Yep, and as you can see, he's got his totem pole there as well. I mean, his staff, totem pole. Yeah, it says 98% Hasbro on that. It's quite cool. And so the articulation, of course, same as the other figures. You can get them some quite good dynamic poses, look really cool, just like G.I. Joe. Fantastic. Though I prefer these to G.I. Joe, really. I was not really into that, you know, army thing. Like G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. Definitely prefer Visionaries, a lot cooler and just more unique theme. And rarer as well. So there you go, this is 97 Hasbro on the back there as well. Looks really cool, this figure. Really like the colour scheme. It's fantastic. So that's Darkstorm. And here's my first one. So there it is. Fantastic figure. And now we got Lexus, which is the other Darkling Lord. And he's the blue and red one. Looks really cool. And again, really good holograms. The figure's nice. The helmet is removable. It's quite a cool looking helmet. Some good detail on there. It's got a good head sculpt. But yeah, this is possibly one of the rarest toy lines ever to come out. One of the rarest toy lines of the 1980s. One of the most desirable, with Dino Riders and Mask. But this is a lot rarer than Mask, and you know, this in Dino Riders and in Humanoids, and like, very desirable now, and ultra rare. And And you'll see the hologram's quite cool. Gold staff again. This one does not have the weapon either. Really like the different armor on this one. That's quite cool. He's got like shoulder pads there and the chest designs. You know, they just look really cool. If we look at the detail there on the legs, it's amazing. And again, you know, you can get in some good poses and you can really take down the Spectral Knights. Really, they look fantastic. Again, they all have a waist swivel. Unfortunately, though, that is the downside to these figures, is the fact they have O-rings construction, which is a real shame. But that's why they're so poseable. And there you go, 1987 Hasbro on the back there as well. And looks amazing. So yep, that is it for Visionaries, Knights of the Magical Light. Knights of the Magical Light. A fantastic toy line from Hasbro. In 1987, of course, only lasted 1 year. There was more planned. Whole series 2, in fact. Became one of the rarest toy lines of the 1980s. And one of the most desirable of all time. And they deserve it. Deservingly so, because they are very cool figures. And so give some more close-ups there. And you'll see you've got loads of detail on the back there. And Darkstorm's helmet design is just awesome. Yeah, these are some of the best figures, best action figures ever made. Yep, some of the best action figures from Hasbro, and some of the best ones ever made by any company. You know, Kenner, Galoob, Hasbro, Mattel. Out of them all, one of the best toy lines. This mask, Transformers, Star Wars. The reason why we should collect toys is because of figures like this. Anyways, this has been Retroaction. Thank you much for watching. Please subscribe if you like the content. This has been Visionaries, Knights of the Magical Light. I'm quite happy with this collection that I've managed to put together. It's really cool. Obviously, still looking for the rest of the figures in the line, like Kravex and stuff like that. But overall, the holograms work really well on these, and they just look amazing on this shelf. Though I don't display them because of the O-rings. I line them down and put them very carefully in my storage unit over there. And you can see, I've got mask and Transformers and stuff. Anyway, that's all for now. It's been Retroaction. Thank you much for watching. If you're able to, you know, get hold of Visionaries, you should definitely try and get some of these, because they are becoming a lot more desirable as the years go by, becoming more and more expensive as the years go by as well. Yeah, they are really cool action figures. One of the best toy lines ever. The Transformers is always going to be my favourite of all time, but this toy line is for the 80s. And, well, as far as toy lines go, this is incredible. Incredible detail. It's never been done since, and people have been wanting it back ever since it ended. Anyways, for Retroaction, thank you much for watching. This has been Visionaries, Knights of the Magical Light. Hopefully, I'll find more of these soon, because they are really incredible figures, and you should definitely try and get hold of these if you can find them. Though, obviously, be aware, because a lot of people are after them now, because they're so valuable and collectible. Are so rare, so just keep that in mind. But hopefully you can find them. The Lancer Cycle I found at the same shop for this guy, at Galactic Attic in Cardiff. They wanted £75 for it, complete. And Ectar was in there as well. So yeah, and boxed, I've seen the Lancer Cycle for 110 or 120 even. I think it might have been. No, actually, it might have even been 170. I can't remember now, but either way, I saw it at one of my toy fairs. And it was new. I think it hadn't even been opened. It was unopened and everything. It was quite impressive. But no way. Even though the Lancer Cycle was quite small, there's no way I'm getting it for £170. It's crazy. So yeah, ridiculous. The prices for these are now. Ridiculous. But definitely get hold of these if you can find them, because they are really cool action figures. Thank you much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.